EK real spicy with more clips. Don't forget to subscribe and bang on that like button. Now let's get into it.
Hey, but this better be good, god damn it!
Let a man ask me for a DNA test for a child that he knows is his because you only been messing.
What's wrong with a man asking for a DNA test? He didn't carry that baby. He doesn't know what you did on days when he wasn't around. He just wants proof that the kid is his. By right, I think every man should be given a DNA test upon when a child is born, so he doesn't spend the rest of his life raising a kid that doesn't belong to him. And why are we acting like there aren't women out here pinning kids on men that it doesn't belong to? My thing is, you went as far as saying it's embarrassing or he's trying to embarrass you when he asks for a DNA test. It's only embarrassing when you're sleeping around and you know for a fact the baby not his. My thing is, why y'all so offended when they ask for a DNA test? If you know the baby's his, I don't think there is no offense behind it. Of course, he just won't prove the baby's his. What is wrong with that? I feel like women that get offended by men asking for DNA tests are women that sleep around with a lot of men and don't know who the father is, and they just tend to pin the baby on whoever.
Should it be mandatory for paternity tests to be taken before the birth certificate is signed?
Hell motherfucking yeah! You are not. Yes! You are not. Yes! You are not. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, ladies. You know how many men are still paying child support for kids they found out that wasn't theirs? It should be every single time a human being is brought into this world.
Yeah, 1 in 3 people that get a DNA test are not the father.
Yeah.
And those are only the people that get a DNA test.
So you're scared little mama been giving that pussy out. In that 3 days, you may be sad then, or look up at 19 years later and know you wasted 19 years of your life, fella. Hell yeah, you need to get a blood test that second.
What's this I hear? Your mama said that you want a DNA test.
Oh, wow.
Can you get in the car?
No, why do you want a DNA test for my child?
So you ain't gonna get in the car?
What happened? Like, you said all this time that you did not need no DNA test. We've been in a relationship for 5 years, and all of a sudden, I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden now you want a DNA test.
Okay, since you ain't gonna get in the car and talk to me, I'm gonna be real with you. I just don't know. The baby is like so light.
You don't know what? The baby is 4 fucking days old. Like, what do you mean? Like, so you really want a DNA test for our baby?
I didn't come out the womb like that. And
it don't matter. So tell me this. Like, do you think that I was cheating at all? Our whole relationship, we've been together 5 years. You always know where I'm at. I'm always at the house. If I do leave out the house, I'm with you. You honestly think I was cheating?
I don't think you was cheating, but what's wrong with me getting a DNA test?
Why do you need a DNA test?
I just want to know for a fact.
You do know for a fact.
I don't know for a fact.
You don't know for a fact that this your child.
That's what the DNA test for. No, I don't.
You don't know for a fact.
I don't know.
But we've been together for 5 years.
My mama said she did a DNA test just to be sure.
Because mama knows best.
Your mama wasn't in our relationship though. I feel like that's so disrespectful that you even want a DNA test for our child. We've been together for 5 years.
Do you have anything to worry about?
You're literally talking about us getting married next year.
Have you cheated on me?
No, I have not.
So what you
No, I have not. I'm not worried.
I'm
not worried about it. I just find it just so odd. All of a sudden, now you want a DNA test, and all of a sudden, you just questioning the baby.
Listen.
Are you questioning our son?
I just want to know for sure. That's it.
So you questioning whether he's yours or not?
I just want to know for sure. That's it.
So you don't know for sure?
I don't.
And we've been together for 5 years.
No, I don't know. So can you stop making this?
So you don't know? All right.
That's how you
feel? Now, before y'all start calling me a pick Misha, and yes, Misha is my name, and I'm really upset about that. Anyway, that's besides the point of this video. Yes, I believe the DNA test should be mandatory for men, all men, including married men. And just to piggyback off of Sister's video, when my baby daddy asked me for a DNA test, I didn't care. It didn't offend me. You know why? Because I knew he was the baby daddy. But he didn't know he was the baby daddy, right? I feel like if you offended by a paternity test, 9 times out of 10, you was fucking somebody else. And you may not know who the baby daddy is. It's at least a toss-up. Because I knew with both of my kids that my baby daddies was the fathers. That's it, I suppose.
Exactly. What's the problem with the test for confirmation, though? Like, how is it offensive? Man, y'all better go and get that test. They usually say the guy knows it's his, but obviously he has a question, right? He has a question about that. Like the lady on the last clip says, the only ones who are defensive are the only ones who know it could be a possibility it's not his. Way too many times where guys have been burnt. Can't just give a lot of these women the benefit of the doubt anymore. Especially when there's little to no consequences of lying. Like we all seen, some men are still paying for child support. Still paying for it. Even though it was proven he wasn't the father. It's crazy.
Unpopular opinion, a DNA test should be mandatory for any male that wants to be placed on a child's birth certificate. I know like a lot of people aren't gonna like that, but if it was just something that was mandatory, it should just be no argument, no nothing. If it's his child, it's his child. And if it's not, there's just so much more that goes into just like knowing who you are and your identity based off of both of your parents. Like, I was just thinking about it because there was a video that went viral about a man that went to jail for not paying child support for a child that wasn't even his. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, first of all, that guy should not have even gone to jail until like a DNA test was done. And if we did not make this a thing where it was like a choice and like something that becomes something emotional, shouldn't be anything emotional. It's not about mistakes that was made in my life. It's about a child knowing their identity, knowing their heritage, knowing their ethnicity, knowing where their ancestors come from. It's just so much more, and it shouldn't be something that's just like up in the air for you to decide.
That's why you've been lying to me for 11 years, telling me that DJ is my real son.
So, if you want to know what's going on, go look at the video, because a lot of y'all come on my post and be like, oh, I'm lost, I'm confused, what's going on? Go look at the video. It's just that simple. 2, I already know I'm going to get a little backlash from this. It's okay, I can take it. Trust me, I can take it. But watch how you come at me, because how you come at me, I'm going to come at you. That's just point blank, period. Now, this is why I said it should be mandatory DNA test did during the time of birth, especially when the father is there. Point blank, period. Now, if you decide to put him on the birth certificate and he's not there, I don't know I don't know if you can do that in a certain state. I don't know. But I know when I'm adopted. So when I got my original birth certificate, my biological mom did put my biological dad's name on the birth certificate. She did. So that's how I knew who he was and all that. But not speaking on that. But at the end of the day, this is why mandatory DNA testing should take place. Y'all women know y'all was loose. Y'all women know who you slept with. Or should I say, y'all women know how many people y'all slept with around about the same time frame. And not bashing, but when it comes down to this type of situation, you should feel some type of way. Because not only is you hurting that person, but you hurting your child. You feel me? So, this is why I said it should be mandatory DNA testing. Point blank, period. Men, I don't care. If you a man and you hear me, I do not care what she tells you. I don't care what she tell you. I don't care if you have so much faith in this one woman that you believe everything she tell you. When it comes down to your kid, you get that DNA test. And if she get mad because you get a DNA test, that means something in the milk ain't right. Because at the end of the day, she should understand. You feel me? I don't care if this your wife. If you know that your girlfriend or your wife been, you know what I'm saying? Or you have a feeling, or you don't, whatever it is, get the test. Don't be around here like he was for 11 years. You taking care of somebody else's child and her. Do you understand how hurtful that is? So I already know I'm gonna have some backlash from the women, but y'all men need to get y'all DNA test, baby, because I'm telling you, do understand, a baby can look like you and not be yours. I done seen it too many times, not on no videos, in real life. A baby can look like you and not be yours.
I'm over here in the hospital, y'all,
finna give birth to his child, and he over here questioning me, talking about, is this really his baby? Like, what are you talking about? Do you really think I'm sitting here have you up here at the hospital and everything with me just for nothing? Are you serious right now? What kind of baby dad does that right when we finna have this baby? Like, are you serious? You really gonna sit here and question baby talking about, oh, can you get DNA test? No, you're not getting no DNA test after this. I'm not doing that. This is your child. If you don't believe it's your child, then you could go ahead and go. I don't need you up here. Because all you're doing is stressing me out. Yeah, we are finna find out. And that's so weird for you to even be saying that, though. Why would you even say that? You don't never want to claim your kids. Why you never claiming your kids? Like, I don't be doing none of that cheating stuff or none of that. What are you doing? Bro, like, I'm sick of that. And you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro, because I'm not getting no DNA test. So if he don't think it's his child, he just won't have a child. We don't really need you over here. He in here stressing me out. Like, look at me. I look a mess right now. And you over here doing all this extra stuff, stressing me out right now. Talking about you and DNA test. Okay. You gonna get a DNA test. You could really go ahead and go.
Like I said, man, definitely not the best timing. That's for sure. But perhaps he has a reason to question this. And being mandatory takes all the emotion out of it. It's just part of the whole process. It's always touchy, and a woman may feel a certain way, but making it mandatory eliminates any confusion. We see all kinds of crazy stories of guys taking care of kids only to find out that the kid isn't his, and the mother knew it all along. All along. And she simply wanted to pick the more responsible guy, so she lied and led him on for years, knowing he wasn't the father. And truth be told, they don't know who the damn father is. No clue. And you think that guy's getting his child support back after all that time? I think not. And of course, what about his time? What about his emotions that he's invested? Nothing to be repaid. Again, not the best time to have doubts. But if DNA tests are mandatory, it eliminates all of that. All the games these women be playing. And men have a right to know. That's the bottom line, regardless of how she feels. Talking about she's stressed out. You're probably stressing your damn self out. Hoping you get it to the finish line and hoping he don't find out. Damn all the guilt trips. But let me know what y'all think, man. What's wrong with getting the DNA test? Why they trying to make it so difficult? You already know if they make it mandatory, it's gonna be trouble for a lot of these women. But why the resistance though? Why the resistance? Hit me in them comments. But yes sir, it's about that time. EK Real Spicy, signing out, and I'm gonna check y'all in the next video. And like that, be easy. Gone.